it's coming along. I'm doing really, really well. I feel good. My body's feeling good. Morning, guys. Good morning. I'm in my closet trying to get ready, and I just came by this dress that I was trying to return, and I'm just about it. I'm just over it because it's been a struggle trying to return it, so I'm just like not even gonna bother. I'm about to go for a little walk, and I figured why not give you guys a body update. And I'm gonna be candid. I'm actually gonna show you guys, like, for real what my body's looking like right now, especially for those of you guys who've been watching from day one since my tummy tuck videos and all that, and you want to know, gee girl, what does your body look like now that you've had 5 kids? When you saw me, I had 3 kids, and I showed you that I had a tummy tuck. At that point, I'd already started, my weight had fluctuated because I'd gained weight. You know, that's the one thing about these surgeries. You go ahead and you have a tummy tuck. Even though mine was not for aesthetic reasons, the idea is you have it and you still just think that, like, your body just doesn't, you know, you have it, but it's a big upkeep. Like, you need to make sure you do all the things to make sure your body stays nice and tight. And yeah, if you do what I do and you go back and you have 2 kids and perhaps another, who knows, it takes a number, it takes a toll, and you have to then yeah. Okay, so I'm back over here. Let me show you guys real quick in this mirror. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to show you guys this. This is just an underwear and a bra, and I go back and forth. Just like if I really want to go there, but I've been taking you guys on this journey. I've been showing you snippets of everything before, and this is no different than what people wear to the beach. Just in fact, a lot more modest. Okay, so let's get on with it. This is where my tummy is at the current moment. It's coming along, but I haven't been doing anything. I haven't oh, and let me pull it down to show you underneath. This is where it's at. I still have work ahead of me. I still have a lot of work ahead of me, but I'm okay. I'm happy with my body. I'm happy with the progress, and I'm just happy with where I am. Someone is awake. Also, in terms of me, like, I'm still on the fence about where I am in terms of wanting to have another baby. I don't know, at first I was just like, no, I don't think I'm gonna go back down that road, especially after the healing process of this last C-section. It was just, the C-section itself isn't the problem. It was the doctor that I had who didn't know anything about me and who was just plain and straight up just mean and rude. I feel like after having the baby and telling my story, I was trying my best to not be just mean, and also just being careful too of what I'm putting out there, just because you say certain things and then people feel like they can then just pour negativity into your story, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So I didn't go off by explaining how, like, dramatic my story really was. So, but after getting to this point, I feel like I'm at peace. So I might sit down and talk to you guys just about where my head's at on exactly what happened. But the idea is, after that kind of surgery, or after that kind of experience, I just wasn't sure if I really wanted to go down baby lane again. In terms of my body, I'm not sure if I want to go down there to bring my body back through that. I actually kind of made a pact with myself. I'm like, I have to lose not only just the pregnancy weight, but I want to lose like 10 pounds. And I'm like, if it's meant to be, it will be, like, it will happen, because it's definitely been a challenge. I've also been going through, like, the idea in my head of having to tell people about that I'm pregnant with baby number 6 when the time comes, if and when it comes, because these days it's just like, people are not necessarily for big families, and I can understand if it's not your story, it's not your story. If it's not your dream, it's not your dream to have a big family. But why, I don't know why people bash other people, and this constant, oh, there's so many kids in the world to adopt and all those things. I know this kind of stuff, I am aware, but I pointed out to you, you know, we all have our womb, and God has blessed us with a womb and blessed us with a heart and desire to have kids. And so for some of us, we don't necessarily naturally have that, and some of us also have the knowledge that that's out there, and that there are lots of other kids to adopt, and we'll just graciously run out and do it, and that's okay. And then there's some of us who have desires to have kids of our own. Not to mention adoption is just not even a thing that's readily available to all the people who want to adopt. Sorry about the angle, by the way. So it's always been a dream of mine to adopt, but it's not made easy, and just the path sometimes is like a big deterrent to go down that road. But I don't know. I'm not to say it's not a thing that I may ever do. But right now I'm, you know, my heart's just not there. And if there's one thing I can tell to people is like, just be mindful of that when you just want to always tell people about go and adopt, go do that, and blah 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 blah. Because at the end of the day, like, you know, sometimes people push things on people, and you see some of those people out there that have adopted, or I don't know, I've heard it that have adopted kids and adopted them for the wrong reason, and it ended in a big tragedy. And then there are people who've, you know, fostered kids and all that stuff, and they did it without wrong intentions and ill intentions, or did it because it looked good, or did it because it was the right thing to do according, you know. The world is there, and we can't fix every single problem, and we can't if our heart's in it and it's for it, then yes. We can't tell people what to do with their money and where to donate it to, and to go and adopt kids and not to have kids. We just don't have that right. Like, the world is still there to live, and we all have passions and dreams and desires, and we all have different views of our family and the family we want to build someday. So hey guys, I'm not sure where I left off in the last vlog. I'm about to wipe off my makeup. It may be a day or two later, but I'm about to wipe off my makeup because I just hate having it on throughout the evening, especially when I'm taking care of my baby. But I also figured, why not touch base with you guys and give you guys a little bit of an update. So I want to touch base on the fact that I'm 8 months postpartum. I used to do these updates on the regular, but I haven't done them in forever because, I don't know, sometimes they just get monotonous and repetitive. But I'm 8 months postpartum, guys, and I am starting to feel so good. I'm doing really, really well. I feel good. My body's feeling good. I still have baby weight to lose. It's like slow and steady type thing, but it's working. The scale is moving in one direction, and I'm feeling good. I'm still breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is going really, really well. Excuse me while I start removing my makeup. But yeah, breastfeeding is going well. Baby boy is loving nursing. I can't get him away from it. Not that I'm trying to, but overall it's going. Yeah, for me, I wasn't one of those women who breastfeeding just immediately like took off all these pounds. It didn't work like that for me because my body just doesn't do that. It kind of did it last pregnancy, but it wasn't so much from a nursing perspective. It just happened on its own right after I gave birth. I really like these wipes, but they irritate my eye, so I have to be really gentle around my eye. But yeah, this time around the weight's taking much longer to come off. But I'm not stressing about it. I think the more I put energy in towards the right things and just, you know, getting on with my life, enjoying my life, living, being active is a part of my ideal lifestyle. So as much as I'm not like physically doing like hardcore working out in the way that I'd probably want to, I'm content with just getting out and about and walking and doing like the simplest of things. So I'm okay with that. And it's been going pretty darn well, I think. You guys saw that I've been putting out a lot more hauls and stuff on this channel, and the reason being is because I just decided to get on with it. I was like, to heck with it. I'm gonna live my life. I'm not gonna, I think every pregnancy I tend to be in this like state where I kind of wait around. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna buy any more bras because I know my boobs are gonna change after I breastfeed. I'm not gonna buy any more clothes because I know that I want to lose weight, and so I don't want to have all these clothes. I don't like, there are all these things that I always have in place, and I don't want to move forward because I have an idea in my mind about what I want to do and what I'm gonna do, and that's why I can't do this and why I shouldn't buy that. And this time I was like, to heck with it. Like, I'm not, forget it. Like, I'm not living by that standard anymore. Yes, you have to still be logical, and yes, you still have to make, you know, changes when it comes to certain things. But in terms of like living, I've been coming out with putting out a lot of hauls because I've been like, I'm just gonna live. I'm gonna buy clothes. I'm gonna enjoy life, and it's been great. I've been enjoying my body, enjoying myself. So thrilled. So if there's one thing that I want to tell you, with ladies out there, enjoy yourself. I'm gonna wash my face. I've got to wash the rest of the makeup off. Enjoy your life. Enjoy enjoy not only your pregnancy, but enjoy your postpartum life. Be positive. Have a good outlook, a good mindset. Just maintain that, because that's the one thing that will always hold you through. And I do firmly believe that what you kind of put out there, positivity, will help and aid in the direction that you're trying to go. Positive things will come out as a result of it. The same thing goes for my tubal reversal. So many of you guys have asked so many questions about my tubal reversal as to why and how I got pregnant, how long it took me to get pregnant, and I've been answering it. That I told you guys that it took me, the first time when I tried to get pregnant with my first tubal reversal baby, it literally took me 1 month to get pregnant. Well, the first try, I had my surgery. My doctor specifically said you need a 2-month period to heal, and then you can try. And when he gave me the okay to try upon the 2-month moment, I went ahead and tried, and then I conceived. However, that ended in a chemical pregnancy, but the next month I became pregnant, and that's how I got pregnant with baby number 1. Baby number 2 is a totally different circumstance, because I got pregnant after a long time of trying, but this is because like my body literally went through so much. I had had a tubal reversal. I immediately got pregnant. I had a baby. Then I was immediately breastfeeding endlessly. And then here I am, like after baby turned about a year, I think is when I started trying, because we wanted to have them close together. So, and nothing was happening. But I think my body was just like, dude, so much happened. And I say dude because I'm not a dude, but you know what I mean. So much has happened. Like, you just have to kind of be patient, because your body needs time to heal. And so the moment I decided to stop breastfeeding, I think at 19 months. And when I actually stopped breastfeeding at 19 months and my body had some healing time, is when I actually got conceived after. So that, if that answers your question, I hope it does. I'm going to title this video so you guys can find it. But that's how long it took to happen. In terms of why it happened so fast, or the first time, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it happened. I just followed the doctor's orders. I did let my tubes heal. Some of you guys have had a different feedback from your doctors, but that's what I was told by mine. In terms of why it took so long the last time, I think I just answered that. And will I try again? I'm going to save that question for another video. I will definitely answer that question for another video. But yeah, that's pretty much, I just wanted to answer that question on camera for you guys, because I feel like so many of you guys have asked it, and I try to answer it down in the comment section, but I don't touch, you know, if you don't read it or see it back, I feel so bad. So I'm going to try to answer questions I see in vlogs as I go through. Now, time to go wash off this face. So I currently have a new nighttime routine. First of all, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I do kind of have a new skincare routine. It's this Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser. I bought this the last time and I actually liked, I bought the Cetaphil one last time, but it wasn't this one. Then I asked my husband to pick it up for me and he came home with this one. This one just feels like lotion. It feels so different, but it does do a good job at removing your makeup and just making your face feel clean after when you wash it. There's surprisingly no residue whatsoever, so I'm liking that. Usually, also a new part of my routine is using like a washcloth to wipe my face, but I didn't bring one in here, so we'll have to make do with this. I'm gonna dry my face and moisturize with my Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer as well. I didn't get my I gotta get the eye makeup off my face. This is kind of turning into a nighttime routine, and I've been struggling, but then I keep saying my husband went out and bought this, but the reality is because of, you know, this whole panorama, he's been doing a lot of the shopping because I was at home with the baby. So I'd be like, pick this up for me, pick that up for me, and he'd come home with these new things. Sometimes I would like, try this, just, you know, grab something, ask someone. And he came home with new things for me to try, and I'm not mad because this one actually works. Look at that. So it's this eye and face makeup remover by Vichy. Yeah, I think it actually does a good job at removing my makeup, and the one thing I love about it is that it's a pump it and gently wipe it off. I mean, I'm using paper towel. That's probably not what you want to use for your eyes, but don't follow me. Don't follow me.